Session 2. Our role in sustainable development. Increasing population and development has led to the increase in consumption of the natural resources. The more the population, the more the food, the energy and water we need. We when we grow more crops, the soil's nutrients are consumed and slowly the soil becomes unusable. Similarly, is we continue to use fossil fuels such as coal, oil and natural gas. Very soon we will run out of these natural resources. We use so many resources from nature, but what do we give back to nature? Factories give out smoke that pollutes the air. Garbage collected from homes is dumped into landfills. Untreated garbage can lead to disease and unhealthy environment. Sewage from the cities is dumped into the seas and lakes, making it unsafe for marine life. This shows that though we are using the natural resources, we are doing nothing to return or give back to nature. Natural resources are limited and with time they will get over, and if we do not do anything about it, our future generation will not be able to survive. They will suffer. One initiative was taken by Ministry of Railways in Varanasi and Rai Bareli, where they introduced clay pots or the kulhards to replace plastic and paper cups and bring back taste of tradition. Three major advantages gained by using kulhards are reduced cutting of trees for making paper cups, job creation for potters which contributes to economy, and reduced plastic waste. Our role towards sustainable development. United Nations has formed 17 sustainable development goals or SDGs so that countries and nations can work towards finding a solution to the growing problems in the world. Countries should form rules and guidelines to remove poverty and hunger and provide good health and quality education. These goals have been made so that all the nations take action to protect our air, water, and land from pollution and provide clean water, air, and energy to all people. Sustainable development can actually happen only when each one of us works towards it. We have to become responsible environment citizens who can protect the environment through our own efforts. Here are some basic ways in which people can help towards sustainable development goals. First is quality education. Education is the most important factor for sustainable development. Children who have gone to school will be able to do jobs so that they can take care of themselves and their families. Education helps us to become aware of our role as a responsible citizen. We should use the facilities present in our areas, take our friends to school, help friends study, stop friends from dropping out of the school. So these are the points which we can follow so that quality education can reach everyone and one of our SDG goal can be accomplished. Second is clean water and sanitation. We must take efforts to make India free of open defecation by building toilets and creating awareness towards sanitation. Industrial pollution is polluting our water resources, which in near future will cause scarcity of clean drinking water and usable water. We must take measurable steps by promoting awareness to keep water resources clean. We can build toilets. Nowadays, there are toilets being built everywhere so that people cannot defect outside and in the opens because that can cause diseases. The diseases can be spread. So, this initiative has been taken, which is a very appreciable initiation. Next is affordable and clean energy. Using solar power, that is power generated by the sun, does not cause pollution as it does not require burning of non-renewable fuels such as coal. We are making efforts to increase the solar power generation so that our electricity needs are met at the same time we do not pollute the environment or use up the natural resources. The use of biogas is also an eco-friendly alternative to natural gas, as we have read about the Gujarat solar park where the people are dependent on solar energy and they do not need to depend on non-renewable fossil fuels which are depleting at an alarming rate. So This is a good initiative taken by the people of Gujarat, and this should be done everywhere. Next is decent work and economic growth. We can study and find good jobs to take care of ourselves and our families, work hard and contribute to society, learn and develop skills so that we get add value in our community. Next, reduced inequalities. We should reduce the inequalities, be it a big person or a small person, be it a girl or a boy, or it can belong to any caste, follows any religion, speaks any language, lives in any geographical part of the world. We should not be biased and we should provide equality. Some of the points through which equality can be given are: we should be helpful to one another, we should be friendly with everyone, include everyone while working or playing, and help others by including everyone, no matter where they belong, they are big or small, girl or boy, follows any caste. We should be biased with everyone. Next is sustainable cities and communities. Creating sustainable cities. Save energy by switching off lights and fans when not in use. Use natural light such as the sunlight as much as possible. Use energy efficient lights or the LED bulbs and appliances. These consume less energy, so we can save the energies and we can sustain cities and communities. Then responsible consumers and producers. We can become responsible about our own environment by these are few points through which we can be a proper and a perfect and a responsible consumer, as well as for the producers also. First is reusing the paper, glass, plastic, water, etc. Taking cloth bags to markets for carrying fruits and vegetables instead of plastic bags. Nowadays there are a slogan, no plastic bags allowed, so this is a good initiative. Donate things which we do not use, such as clothes, books, furniture, to some needy people which are in a usable condition. Buy and eat seasonal fruits and vegetables from local growers so that the income and the economy of our country can progress. Repair leaking taps and pipes to avoid wasting water. Sort and treat garbage before disposing. It saves money, time, and efforts. Next is protect life below the water. Life below the water is referred to as the marine life or the aquatic life. Now, what is happening these days? Tons of plastic is found in the seas, which is killing the marine life. Protecting marine life, saving our oceans from pollution is necessary to preserve the marine life. Next is protect life on land. Cutting of trees is leading to soil erosion and making land dry and unusable for cultivation. Planting more trees to replace the ones that we have cut is an important step towards sustainable development. We have to plant trees. We can take a pledge. For example, it's the birthday of a child and the child takes a pledge that on every birthday I'll plant a new sapling, and that sapling grows into a new tree over the years, over a period of time. We should always plant trees during the Van Mahotsav season, that is the first week of the month July. So this was all about it. We have a small exercise, multiple choice questions. The first question says, which of the following sources of energy is a form of renewable source? Clearly the option is A, that is solar energy, while others are non-renewable. Next, choose the option which is not in sustainable development goals according to United Nations. Option A is there, option B is there, option C is not there. Population is not a sustainable development goal by United Nations. D is there. So option C is correct, that is population. Population is not any sustainable development goal according to United Nations, while the other three are. Next is the subjective questions. First is list some ways in which we can use resources sensibly. These includes all the points that we have learnt in all the 17 SDGs. We can reduce the use of plastic bags and we can encourage paper bags. We can use the renewable sources of energy so that we can give the time for non-renewable sources which are depleting at an alarming rate to replenish over time. We can save the water. Water is a very precious resource that is most necessary for all living beings on this earth. We can use water judiciously using the water precisely, using the dirty water of clothes for giving it to plants. Such points can be written. Next, explain the importance of education towards sustainable development. Education plays a very important role in providing jobs to people so that they can sustain their lives, their family lives, and increase the economy of the country. Education is important in order to treat diseases, in order to live a harmonious life. And for promoting education, there are few points which we need to encourage. That is all in this chapter. Thank you.